What's going on, Quantum Nation? Welcome back. My name's Quantum, and today I'm here to tell you guys to seriously stop buying big name budget TVs. Now, the reason for this is because you have brands like Hisense, TCL, and Vizio that deliver far more for the dollar that you pay those big names like Samsung, Sony, and LG. So for those looking at a Samsung TU series this year, or if you watch this video further on in the future, whatever models they come out with, those models are going to be vastly inferior to these budget brands that are really stepping things up. You have TVs right now in 2020 like the Hisense A8G, and I'm just going to say this right now without even seeing it. I'm pretty positive it will absolutely destroy everything in the TU series range from Samsung, the 800 or rather the 8000 series from Samsung, and the X800 series from, again, Sony. You know, the budget range. And I'm just simply going to point this out. If you have $600, $700 and you don't want to get a garbage TV, avoid those big manufacturers. More often than not, especially now in 2020, these manufacturers are scaling down these TVs, ripping out features that you used to have in place of more trendy things. They'll even blatantly flat out lie to you, telling you have things like Dolby Vision, even though you don't have anywhere close to 1000 nits, which would be required to have any kind of real HDR impact. Simply put, they know that their names will sell that piece of garbage that they're really just ripping you off for, and don't get treated like that, because honestly, in 2020, there's no more excuses. We have Quantum.TVs for under $500, my dudes. Like, seriously, just look in the current market, look up a Hisense, look up a Vizio, look up a TCL, and you might find some options. Now, a little slight disclaimer. There are obviously some problems with the budget brands, so you might face some quality control issues. I know TCL is the worst in this category, so if you don't want quality control issues, I would avoid TCL as a brand. Vizio has the worst motion processing. They haven't yet fixed that. I don't know if 2020 will be their year. But overall, Hisense is the best one out of the budget category. And honestly, if you're on a budget, things are tight, you don't make that much money, or you really just don't want to spend that much money, or you're saving, whatever your life situation, you are almost 1000% better off just going with a Hisense television like H8F, or rather H8G this year, or H9G or better. Those two TVs I will put my hat on as being the best budget TVs in 2020, and I don't even need to see them for that to happen. But of course, I will actually take a look at them. But needless to say, this video is to help you guys know that these top-end manufacturers are not what they are cracked up to be. It's the prestige of having a Samsung TV that's 70 inches, and that's all good and fine, but wouldn't it be better to have a 65-inch that is head and shoulders better and light years above what that Samsung, Sony, or LG at the budget range is providing you? Food for thought. Thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Stay tuned for the next video, and see you guys later.